All right, taking a look at the last part of these notes, it's a difference of two squares, and really this is just a shortcut technique. You could technically use the technique from leading coefficient of 1 for problems like this first one. All right, because we'd say what multiplies to negative 25 and adds to 0. Though that number pair would be negative 5 and 5. So we get x minus 5, x plus 5. All right, and you could also technically use split middle term on this one. 9 times negative 4 is negative 36. A number pair that multiplies to negative 36 and adds to 0 would be negative 6 and 6. And then we can go ahead and factor it out that way. All right, but this is really just designed to be a shortcut. Anytime you see something of the structure a squared minus b squared, and it has to be a subtraction in between there. So perfect square minus another perfect square, we can always factor it out to the square root of the first piece plus the square root of the second piece times the square root of the first piece minus the square root of the second piece. All right, but again, keep in mind this is truly just a shortcut technique. So in this first one here, 25x squared is a perfect square. 36 is a perfect square. So I can go ahead and factor this, and I know it's going to be square root of the first piece. All right, it goes in the first spot of each, plus and a minus, and then the square root of the last piece, so we get a 6 and a 6. All right, and that would give me my factorization. So on this last one, we'd be looking at square root of 64 is 8, so I have 8x and 8x. All right, and then minus and an 81, so I'd have a 9 and a 9, 1 plus, 1 minus. And again, just designed to be a shortcut for us. So I hope that helps in the last video. That should have you set and ready to go for the homework, which is the next tab down, which is just some quick practice with factoring and the different techniques we've done. At the very end, I'm pushing you a little bit into tomorrow's work, where I ask you to take that factoring and use it to solve a couple of equations. All right, so I'd expect smooth sailing to 14, and then when you get to 15 through 18, there might be a couple questions. All right, have a great one. Thanks, bye.